right, welcome back to another episode of Daily Wrap Up Crew. No booker, but I go by the name of Eli. As always, we got Jew with us.
Yeah, it's your boy Jew. You know I got a hangover.
Oh, what?
Yeah, clearly my brain's over too. So.
Hey, next up we got Ace.
Yes, indeed. Your boy Ace the GOAT, the best on the cast. And you know you gotta say the best for last. That's why I'm here, you heard?
Oh my God. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Today we got special guest, Kenesha. What can the people find you?
You can find me on IG at Style and Beauty, straight spelled out, no.
You know niggas dumb out here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
Niggas said styling.
Styling Beauty, spelled all the way out.
All right. All right. And last but not least, we're going to have it in the bios and all that. But last but not least, we got Alicia. What can the folks find you at?
Okay, they can find me on IG at mymother'skeeper_29. Okay, from Brooklyn.
Okay, shout out Brooklyn one time. Like,
She about to snuff a nigga right now in the intro.
Facts.
All right. I get into my first topic. You know, with Christmas basically pretty much here, it says, how important is it to give or receive everything on your child's Christmas list? How important is that to y'all?
Well, should I go first or last?
Yeah, we say before last.
Yeah, we got
you like
the
the expert opinion on this.
Alicia, how you feel
acting
about
like I'm
this?
Santa Claus. Fuck out of here.
Well, you know, I don't
Nigga,
have
ain't
any
that far
kids,
from-
but just from experience growing up, my parents, they pretty much did what they had to do as far as getting what I wanted. It was most importantly what I needed first, and then what I wanted after.
As a kid, what do you need really as a kid?
Well,
like?
I mean necessities, you know, of course, clothing.
Clothes.
You know,
Okay.
as far as like anything for boots, depending on the season. You know, wintertime boots, summertime sneakers. You know, clothing pretty much. That's the necessity of it. But when
Definitely
it comes
agree.
down to like, you know, as far as being a kid, you want toys.
Right.
So a little girl, I want doll babies. You know, I want to play. You know, little girl stuff. So when it came down to that part, my mother and father at that time, they both pretty much did what they had to do, whether it was putting things on layaway, because, you know, that was the thing back in the day. You know, Toys R Us, you know,
Sure,
they go
it's
down
still
there
there.
early.
Right.
And, you know, yeah, it exists, but at the same time, you know, they had to do it months prior to December, like, you know, going into October.
Right,
you know,
right,
they
right.
were putting things on layaway.
Now,
So by the
layaway
time-
was definitely key when I was growing up.
Yeah.
you know, that was the thing. So pretty much it was more necessity, but I still got what I wanted to, as far as the toys and things that you know, that I asked for. But yeah.
Okay. What about you, Kenesha?
No, he's not getting everything. My son, he asks for everything he sees.
Right.
Everything he sees, he's like, Mom,
That commercial come on. That commercial.
All right.
I want that.
Right. I'll be like, yeah. He be screaming but I just get him whatever I know he like.
Right.
And he be happy with that. He's only 4, so he really,
Right.
anything I get him, he be like, oh, thank you. But,
That is true.
Okay, but do you feel like if you don't get him everything that he wants, you feel like he'll feel some type of way? Oh yeah.
Until they see that commercial
They
again.
just know when they see it, like, you know what I mean? Like,
How old is your son, by the way?
4.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
what about you, Keem?
Me personally, I feel like you shouldn't like overspoil your kids. Like if they ask for like 5, you try to get them 3. Like, you know what I mean? Don't give them everything. You know what I mean? And then they gonna think that's how life is. Like you gotta teach life lessons through everything, I believe. So yeah, that's what I feel like.
I'm thinking like I never had a crazy list like growing up. Like it was just I had to like a couple of things that I really wanted. Like you know what I mean. And even those couple of
Because
things.
your aunt wasn't getting you shit, nigga.
That's exactly why my list is so short. Like I was like, yo, let me just make the list as minimal as possible.
I'm gonna put this list
Like,
and
yo.
still not get this shit.
Yeah, but was it important to me? I mean, like I said, my list was small. So and she still didn't even give me everything on the list, but it was just like certain things that you used to put an asterisk on. Like, I definitely would like this if you can't get nothing else.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I probably had like 2 good Christmases my whole life. Like you know what I mean? Like that. Yeah, that's memorable. Like everything else. Yeah, I know report cards used to always come. They still come out right before Christmas. So my aunt, she be banking on that. She used to bank on that. I had a bad report card that way. She
Even
had
at
to
that
give me
one
shit,
time
like,
you had
know
a
what I
good
mean?
one, she still didn't get you shit because she was expecting it to be bad.
Exactly.
Like, nigga,
Like,
you
you know
ain't
what I
getting this
mean?
shit.
So I
know
mean,
you
it's
fucked
definitely
up.
memorable, but you know, I don't know. That's how I felt growing up. What about you, Jim?
Look, all right. Y'all gonna think the worst of me because y'all always say I'm always talking shit, but I don't get my kids shit what they want. You ain't getting no motherfucker
Well,
from me.
that makes sense. You're Jewish, like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So, like,
if the shoe fits, nigga. If the yarmulke could go on my brim. Look, at the end of the day, I feel like I get them all needs. At the end of the day, you have fun your whole life. You get toys your whole life. And toys don't even survive a week in my crib. There's 3 kids that like to fight over the same shit. Niggas don't play Barbie dolls, but they want to break their sister's shit. You know what I'm saying? So I got like, I ain't gonna front. I have a lot of supportive friends and family members, so like they buy them toys and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna buy you no toy. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And even my friends are like, yo, what should I get for blah blah blah? I'm like, yo, take them outside. Like, I don't toys. You know what I mean? I don't think it's a good gift. You know what I'm saying? So
do you feel like they get everything they want anyway? Because you say you got a lot of people.
I mean, in life, yeah. So that's why I don't think Christmas is a scam. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even give ourselves the proper props for it. We giving it to Santa, and I'm buying that shit. Fuck Santa. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so nigga said, Chris, yo, can you play my conspiracy theory music? Nah, just Bob. I get into my next topic. You know, we just had to get that Christmas one out the way. It says, has politically correct culture, or is it ruining our society? Is politically correct culture ruining our society?
That's a whole fact.
Sadly,
I feel like you can't be yourself. Like you can't be yourself no more. Like back in the day, comedians gotta apologize today for shit they said 20 years ago. Nigga, like what the fuck? Yeah. Like, yeah, I think
they used to be like one of the few people that get that green light because it's all in the comedic, like, you know, form, like, you know.
So I feel like comedy can't even be as great as it could be because of this culture that it is today and shit.
Very sensitive. Yeah.
All right, what about y'all? What y'all think?
Okay. I mean, well, it's a touchy topic, I guess, because even down to comedians, they get backlash from things they said years ago. Like, you know, you look at Eddie Murphy, even down to, like, you know, Lonnie Love on The Real. Like, she get backlash for certain things that she even say now. The community, the world is so sensitive to certain things that people don't even have
certain things or everything. Like,
everything, you know. Like, let's be clear, yeah, everything. You know, you can't even voice your opinion on things that you feel passionate about. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's touchy. Like, oh, I don't know if I should say this. I don't know how I should say it, or what's gonna come after. You know, the reaction towards what I'm going to say. But it's who you are. So I feel like you should have a right to say what you want to say. But it's so hard nowadays. It's real crazy.
I'll say one thing though. It's not going to change if we continue to be sensitive to everybody's feelings, and like, if it's my opinion, you know what I mean. At the end of the day, we all got goals here, and you know what I mean. Let's say, like, even for us in our perspective, because we're like an audience now, we get an audience to hear what we're saying, so we got to kind of, people feel like you got to filter yourselves on what we say, but you know, at the end of the day, we got to keep it real. You know what I mean?
We get there, you know.
Niggas protesting outside the station and shit.
Like, we don't like these niggas.
Speaking of that, you bringing back that segment, man.
And that's a debatable thing. Eli got to put a poll up because they feel like pause of the day is something that could be harsh towards, I guess.
Nah, you know where I'm voting. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Yeah. I mean, we gonna take it as far as we can until, you know, they start protesting. Until we get the hashtag cancel daily wrap up or some shit. What about you, Kanisha? Fuck you! Oh shit! Like, yo, that shit came out of nowhere.
It's supposed to be America the free, and we're supposed to be able to say whatever.
Word, the land of the free.
Even
fuck
if
out
I
of
hurt
here.
somebody's feelings over there, even if we say, like, even Buju, he can't say, they talking about his songs that been.
Oh yeah.
I was like, come on, gay people be singing that damn song. Like, I know gay people that be like, boom, bye bye, like,
and I'm about to boy.
Right, like, come on,
Right.
Yeah.
Now they bleeping that shit.
Right, they are.
Yeah, I think it's getting, like, I feel honestly like, I definitely think it is ruining our society because, like, everybody has to be, I feel like we're going to get to the point where everybody just going to be mute. Like, that's the only way, because everybody's so offended about everything. Even when y'all saying the voice, y'all freedom of speech, that's like, people going to be like, it's a fine line because that's like a racist saying something obviously racist, and then be like, oh, but that's freedom of speech. Like, so people always talk about is that.
But I feel like you can get away with being racist more than you get away with being a homophobic.
Say,
like, what the fuck?
Play conspiracy theory. Because look, everybody, example here, it went in a circle, and we only was talking about being sensitive towards gay people feelings. And you know what I mean? Which is cool. You are what you are. But if gay people make fun of straight people, and we can't be hurt. You know what I mean? It's not straight shaming. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't got nothing shit called for that. But you know what I mean? And black people get tear down, white people as well, they mayonnaise, whatever. Nobody cares about sensitivity in that. But when you talk about the gays, woo, Best to be
Yeah.
away.
Yo, the president, the president is racist. If the president was homophobic, he would not be president right now. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, you might got a point. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but I just feel like we just gonna get to that society where everybody's just gonna be mute in order to not hurt somebody else's feelings. Everybody's sensitive about something, and I feel like, yo, I don't know how this gonna change. Like, you know what I mean? Like, say comics, they can't even say nothing. Like, how you be on stage?
Take the Dave Chappelle approach.
You can't even say a joke. Like, you know
Word.
Right.
Fuck it.
You just gotta fuck it, bro. Like, say fuck
Well,
it.
get there first.
Yo.
And then say fuck it. Because he did.
True,
He
true.
would have been doing this shit at the door.
True,
Niggas
true,
like, close that shit on that nigga.
Right.
Yo, speaking of politically correct, my last topic says, should trans women be allowed to work as strippers? You know, they actually technically do now.
I'm
There's
about
trans
to say, they
women
already doing
that
that,
work
ain't
in
they?
strip clubs, but should they be allowed to? Like, it sounds harsh. Like,
I
should they
think
be
they
allowed
should be
to?
in their own kind of setting. So, because men don't be knowing the difference
Sad.
I think
these days.
I think they should. It's gonna sound crazy, but I think they should have to wear like a sign or something. Like,
You think there should be a
Motherfucking sad.
disclaimer when you walk into the club? Like, some of the women that you see are not actual women. Like, you know what I
they
mean?
gotta have
already
they gotta have them
in.
like on the wall or
your
something.
own
Like, you
risk.
know what I mean?
Like, these women right here are trans. and
But
maybe
isn't
these
that a
ones-
lawsuit? Can we sue? I mean, like, that's false
false
advertising.
advertising, right?
I can't rub up on a lady and then she got a deal.
Alright.
But trans women identify as women, so they gonna get the right lawyer and they gonna win that one. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, if they identify as women, then they think they are women, so you can't sue them for false advertising.
All they
like,
need is a gay judge, and it's over.
oh shit. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I don't know. I seen this, and I'm just like, you know what?
But what makes them transgender? Like,
Yo, that's a mysterious question.
They
Nobody
had-
has the answer to it.
They had a
No, because you could still have, they could still have the deals and still call themselves
It's what they
women.
identify as.
Yeah,
like,
that
that's
thought
what.
process. Yeah.
But you can't identify as a different race. It's not.
I feel
That's
like
not the same thing.
I feel like they
Transracial.
should have their own like club, like for people who want to go there and see transgender women, because you know there's weirdos. I mean, there's other people out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I mean,
Look at you.
yo,
nigga, like
Eli, bleep that out for me. Like, but you know, there's other people out there that actually want to see that shit. So you know what I mean? Make it for them.
But I think they like the fact to go after, like, you know,
straight males.
straight guys.
Yeah.
Or
No, they do.
they always say that.
Yeah.
Because
Nah.
they be bragging about that.
Yeah. Or
'cause I
turning a nigga.
Like,
I mean, but there's
Pause. Physically
it's
and
quote
literally.
unquote straight guy. First of all, if you a real straight guy, I don't feel like a trans woman can turn you though. Like
No, but see, and they think they be like, oh, you gay if you can't stand next to a trans, like you
Homophobic or
Yeah, you
some shit
homophobic.
like, yeah.
You're not a real man. You like, if I don't want to be next to you, I don't want to be with you. Yeah,
struggling with your masculinity.
yeah,
exactly.
That's exactly.
They try to
It's-
call out
it's
your
manipulation.
best friend. Exactly.
Yeah, it is all manipulation. Like, you know, I don't know, man. But anyway, that's my topics. Yo, we gotta go. I feel like I don't want to say that. Remember when John B said we need like a trans? We should have like
Yeah,
a trans
if
woman.
there's any trans females
Y'all
out
got
there,
any friends that's trans? No?
that y'all know of.
she just
like,
said she like Buju, nigga. What you mean? Don't ask her no questions. The rat shit
That's
And I
out.
got customers
That's our ringtone.
come in and get their hair done that are
Oh, word.
Yeah, tell them to pull up to
Tell
the
them we
show.
looking.
We
Tell them we
need
looking for.
answers, like, we need
Okay.
answers.
Tell them we looking for one. Not like that. though.
But it can't
Not
be.
like
They
that.
can't be sensitive because we all got our opinions. You know what I mean?
Facts,
We tryna
especially Eli.
scrap
Yeah.
us.
Minded.
What you saying, nigga? You're not even gonna read what you said. Yo, Alicia, man, what's your topics? What we talking about?
Okay, well, let's see what I got here. So, my first topic was: can men and women whom are married and or girlfriend and boyfriend coexist in the same working environment?
no,
Hell no.
no. That's too much of one person. In the
Yeah.
same, like
I mean, it depends on the person. Like, some people like to be smothered. Like, I think that's smothering for me. Like me, I go to work on my off days just to get away from my family. Like, y'all laughing, but I am
There it is.
dead
This is
ass.
true.
Like,
This is
I'm like,
true.
yo,
This is true.
y'all need a nigga to work today? Like,
See,
I'm
you
your
got all over the
guy.
place, so that's why you want to get away. You want to escape.
Yes,
That's
yes.
your way of
I'm
getting
old. Yo,
away.
I work 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Not because of the money. I'm just keeping it chill.
Oh, was it for the money?
Right.
I want the money too, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it ain't the only reason. Tell you that.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel like it probably could, but it depends on their position. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to go to
Look,
work.
already about to sound sexist.
Nah, you don't want to go to work and your husband and or wife is telling you what to do, and then you go home and then like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, they don't have to tell you what to do, but I mean, like, at the same token, y'all working together and like in the same office. And you know, the temptation, you have men and women, whereas, you know, however you look, however you present yourself, the attraction is there. So it's like, I feel like it's built on trust. So if it does work for that married couple or girlfriend and boyfriend, it depends on the trust that you have coming from home, you know, how it is built. Whereas when you coming into the working environment, y'all understand, like, okay, I got niggas on me and then I got, you know, females on me or whatever the case may be, but y'all come home and y'all be together. Y'all know what y'all have. It depends on the situation.
y'all ever dated somebody that y'all worked with?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say date.
It wasn't really dating.
But I feel like, I think it's fun, like, when it's that. But I think once it's like a committed part, I think it gets like, everything is more frustrating. Like, you could be, we could be friends and we could be together and you could say something to me, you be like, what you do today? And I'm like, yo, I ain't do shit. And you like, what you do today? And I'm like, yo, why you keep asking me what I did today? It's just always coming from your significant other. It just feels different. Like, you know what I mean? So like, to be in that work environment.
I'm not gonna hold you. Like, certain jobs, they will transfer you if they know that y'all together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I used to work at a job and they would religiously transfer people when they would get into like, cause they already know. Like, you know what
because
I mean?
that mix, they always say don't mix business with pleasure, and there's a reason, man. Because people can't separate business from pleasure once y'all get into a relationship.
Ladies.
So y'all got a problem at home, and now it's spilling into the workplace because she's supposed to get you some files or something. Oh, fuck that nigga. He said some shit to me last night. You feel me? So it's like avoid all that. You know what I mean?
Professionalism plays into it a lot too. So I feel like it depends on
somebody gonna be unprofessional in that bitch.
Yo, you got some people don't care. Some people don't give a fuck. Like they still gonna do what they gotta do.
Right.
But I don't think it's healthy because I feel like y'all should have your own separate hobbies or separate workplace. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's healthy.
They do exist though.
I know they do exist, but I want to know the success rate. Like that's what I want to know.
That's a fact. Like, you can't have a bad day at work because that shit is gonna go home. Like, I don't know, it's just tough because if you have a bad day at work, it don't even gotta be relationship related. It's just in general, like, you know what I mean. And then like, yeah, you know, you just fact, like, you come to work mad, like niggas already know. Damn,
maybe some different, maybe some different floor or different office type shit. But like, you could be same building, but it's still, I still feel like
I feel like that might be a little better because if y'all working, if y'all both work in two different law firms, for example, and then y'all on different floors or something.
I actually seen that shit on American Dad.
No, go ahead.
American Dad, and he had like, you know, he works, and then his wife was like a secretary.
Yeah.
And then all the ladies was already flirting with him, and he was like, yo, this is just regular flirting. You know, you got your work wife or whatever. And then she's like, all right, cool. Then niggas started flirting with her. He was all like, man, you know what I mean? And that's the reality to it.
You got your work wife,
right? Because that do exist too. Yeah.
Right. I work with all niggas, so you know what I mean.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
All right, what's the next topic?
Oh, wanna go?
No, you can.
No, you go. You do yours, and then
When you're done, then we'll pass it off. Like.
Yeah.
All right. So, do women and or men feel obligated to be intimate with someone if they know there's no chance of a commitment?
Dang, these are long ass fucking questions. I ain't gonna always like, yo.
Do you feel obligated if there's no chance of commitment?
Yeah, like
what be obligated to what? Be faithful
like
to
if they
that?
put in put in work, like they.
Yeah.
I mean, if for sure you put in work, you know what I mean, and we was talking for a while, and then I know it's not going nowhere. You know what I mean? I give her a send off. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it was nice knowing you. You know what I mean?
No, a send off.
Wow, like that?
Yo.
I mean, it's a better way you could go about it, though.
Yeah, I feel like yeah. That's
Don't listen to him.
Why not?
You don't give that advice.
What you mean?
Let that come from another person.
Wow.
I don't know what they talking about.
This nigga's king send off.
He doesn't even confirm or deny if y'all talking anymore.
The confirmation is you blocked.
You know what? I ain't even gonna lie. They right. I had to think about that. Like, I done that.
Nigga said, I wonder if Eli. Nigga said, I wonder if Eli still fuck with me. This subscriber that you're.
That's one way to letting them know. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like,
That's horrible.
Yeah. How you feel about it?
I mean, like, okay, if y'all are talking and it comes to a point where it's like maybe nowadays there's no time frame on anything. Everybody just go with the flow of things, right?
Right.
So you're talking to somebody, and then all of a sudden you see things are like getting a little heated or whatever. You know, things are going good. Now it's like a month or two in a situation. Now, a dude in his mind, he's thinking like, okay, we went on 1 date, we went on 2 days, like when he's getting the ass.
Facts.
But for a female, it's like she's enjoying his time being around him,
the companionship.
you know. But it's like, okay, once I had that talk, like, okay, so where are we now? He tells you like, okay, well, I got a lot on my plate. There's things going on with me right now that I'm not too sure about. It's like y'all haven't had sex yet, but it's like, how does the female should feel about being obligated to give him any if he's telling you, okay, I have a lot on my plate. I can't do nothing right now with you. Like, I don't see,
there's no promise of a commitment.
Yeah, so at this point, like, do you still keep fucking with him? Like, do you still keep talking to him? Keep dealing with him?
Yo.
You know, and especially when y'all establish something so cool at this point where it's like, yo, I really like him. What should I do? If there's no chance of a commitment, like,
as soon as you go fuck another nigga, then it's like, damn, how could you? Like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
they will feel some type of way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If he likes
he put in
me,
work.
you know what I'm saying? But then he's like, I can't because I got a lot on my plate. Like, what do I do? You know what I'm saying?
Some men might hate me for this statement, but all right. So I mean, and that perspective, yo, man, we here to keep it real. Fuck you mean?
I ain't say nothing to you.
Yeah,
nigga said shh. Like,
all right, look. Honestly, like, it's crazy because like you would think if you putting a time on it or like you waiting for a commitment, then I don't know. Like, we don't like to be forced into a commitment to do it. You know what I mean? Even if we did want to do it, I think it changed our perspective from when you start asking those questions rather than just going naturally with the flow. I mean,
and we don't like ultimatums either. Like, it's no like either you fuck with me or I'm gonna fuck with somebody else. Like, nah,
and
like,
he might be waiting to see how that pussy is before he commit to you. So
yeah, so to hear that and then not to get the pooms, it's like,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, we do that too,
So you might fuck with somebody. You might fuck with somebody hard, like personality wise, and then you get the pooms. You're like, oh, this shit trash. Nah, I mean, now you don't want to fuck with them. So that's why I tell women that ask me for advice, give up the pooms. Y'all just wasted time, bro. Y'all just wasted time.
I hear the same.
Because if you wait 6 months and then the shit trash and now he not stop talking to you, you wasted 6 months.
yo, the crazy part, we had a post.
It's not just us that feel like you wasting time. Y'all can feel like y'all wasted time.
We had a post
as well.
like that where Shorty was like, she was talking to the nigga for 5 months and then the dick was whack and then she's like, damn, it's wasting my time. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
so you could have found that out 5 months ago. You know what I mean? What that was your fault.
So a month in, you already trying to get the poem, like?
A month.
That's too long. Niggas done moved on. This shit, like, yo, fuck this shit. Like, she ain't trying to give it up. Fuck it. She ain't really fucking with me like that. Like,
man.
I mean,
Wow.
I mean, but you know, it's good to be, you know, straightforward. If you're not looking for that, you know what I mean? And yo, I swear, like, you being straightforward, majority of the times in my life, when I say, yo, I'm not looking for nothing, the pooms was like there. Like, I feel like when you play the long game, they
that
be
shit don't.
you
got a better success rate than I do.
That's
When I be honest, it's like, fuck you. What do you mean? What am I doing then? What am I doing? Like, I'm like, bro.
That's a fact. What are we?
Come off as a nice guy, so they be like, ooh,
Eli?
relationship.
Yes, those are the ones. The nice
This
guys.
nigga. Matter of fact, I can't front. He do be nice in the beginning. He do be nice.
Yo, this nigga, I don't know what this nigga's talking about. I'm a nice guy, like, yo.
Yeah, I'm rooting from the jump. You heard?
So they already know what they getting themselves
Exactly.
into. I
So
got
if you want to you want to walk on barbed wires, you good.
All right. What's the next?
I'm a mixture. You know what I mean? I give you some nice, some asshole. You know what I mean?
You eat some asshole, what?
Nah.
Wow.
Says the light skinned nigga that always eat ass. Fuck out here.
Don't we can get confirmation right now. I mean, you know what I'm
Go
saying?
ahead,
Like,
man, go
no, we ain't gonna
ahead.
put you on this spot. What's the next topic?
Nah, I'm
That's
done.
it?
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Drew, what we talking about?
All right. Excuse me. My name Keem.
Niggas said that. I was like, yo.
All right. This is a question. Do you honestly think you could be happy if you had one sex partner, but your significant other had multiple? So if that person you was with, that was your only partner that you ever had sex with, but they had multiple, like, could you go on to marry that person?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like,
wait, my
I feel like-
significant other had multiple sex partners?
Yeah, because you
How many
I
is
mean-
multiple though? Like,
multiple. That mean
Like
more than
double
one.
digits?
Could be.
But not recent. So
That's what I'm saying.
not
I mean, y'all
recent.
together. So I
Y'all
mean,
together, so-
but that person clearly took your virginity.
Oh.
You was a virgin. Y'all together. But could that be enough? Like, you don't know anything else. You only know that person.
Right.
So would that be temptation?
First of all,
to
I don't
try
even know if I
somebody?
really even love her. I probably just love the person. This is because she was my first. Like, I just be like, I'm naive to the fact. Like,
But do you think this is the...
And she would probably be like elite though. Like I feel like she would be elite because you never had nothing. She had all this practice. So I feel like
to her you gonna think she like like the best
ever.
Like the best you ever had.
So I feel I would be like, yo, my girl's like a porn star in the bedroom. Like, you know what I mean?
But do you think it's different from a guy's perspective for a female? Because women,
I think they expect that. Like,
we expect that from women though. Like, yo, you don't need to try no other nigga. I'm here.
But I feel like females expect you to have a lot of bodies most of the time.
Is that, ladies? Is that true?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Some aspect, yeah. I
Yeah,
think so too.
But that makes sense. Like, just because of the nature, like, women perceive us as dogs, or we just want to fuck all the time, which may or may
When
not
it
be
be
true.
y'all,
Like,
y'all ain't low. I'm gonna call y'all out.
yo,
Y'all be horny motherfuckers.
I don't think that's an issue for me because I just think we just live in a different age now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, we probably would look at women. I mean, we to a degree we still kind of do, but now I think it's much more accepted. Like, you know what I mean? That a woman would have more bodies than traditionally.
Oh, they definitely do.
It's a different year generation, so of course.
He said
Yo,
definitely does.
yo, I tell you right now, I bet you, I don't know no real statistics, nothing. Women have more threesomes, orgies, or multiple sex partner at a time than a guy.
Yeah.
Any guy.
Yeah.
Because it's always girls doing girl on girl.
That
Girl,
counts
girl,
as a
girl.
body.
What?
If two lesbians or
Yeah,
women
are they
that's
fucking? Yes.
So that counts as a body?
Are they fucking?
Yeah.
They might just be rubbing.
mean,
What happens if they just rubbing pussy? Like,
If-
they just
yeah.
eating pussy. Eating pussy is a body.
Does she bust?
Nah.
That's a body.
Eating pussy.
Yeah,
not
if
a
she
body,
come,
bro.
is that a body?
Eating
Like,
pussy? It's not a body. Come on, bro.
Yes, it is.
that's the case. That I know a lot of niggas that added to their body count when
No.
they heard this shit. Like, yo, niggas eating pussy and not
Well,
fucking.
look, first of all,
Like,
if the nigga can't get the pussy, he ain't getting no neck. That's
all right, but
Oh,
if he ain't
Nah,
her pussy, that's
you
what I'm
know,
saying.
you know how shorty.
no. The
You
body
said-
doesn't. The body
The
doesn't.
nigga don't what? What you just?
I said if he can't get the pussy, he definitely ain't get the neck. Like, girl,
Oh.
why would she give you neck if she ain't willing to give you her pussy? You know what I'm saying? And
I mean, I don't
And the
know.
body doesn't count for the guy that's eating her out. That's her body. So you her body. It's not the other way around.
That ass?
Yeah, you get.
Well, yeah.
You ate
There's
her
rules to
pussy.
it? Okay.
You ate her pussy. So
She
You
got
gave,
a body.
You gave her. Okay.
you,
got a
you
body.
get nothing.
Right,
But the
right.
eating the pussy, you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
a
A nigga-
face full of
That's
pussy
how-
juice
that's
A
on
nigga
it.
only get a body when his
How many
dick get
jerking
wet.
off? Well, how many jerking off and eating the pussy?
He's-
Like, he's
but
still
he's
eating
doing
bust.
it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He do that himself anyway.
She doing it. Why?
I don't consider
said she doing it?
a shorty topping
That's
you
not a
off.
body.
I don't count. You got to get the booms
you
for it
gotta
to count as a body. But you know what I mean? To each his own, I guess. You know what I mean? Niggas got their own rules.
Yeah, right.
I want to say I think we live in an era like where I think nowadays women are much more inclined to be bisexual than men, right? I don't know if we could agree on that, like, because nowadays women are more curious with other women,
Nowadays,
right?
that's how it always been.
open
Like,
Cause
So women-
that's kind of regular.
that's always
Yeah,
been.
I
Yeah.
think
These
that's
days.
just.
It's just
Just regular.
Yo,
Women, lesbians are way more accepted than gay men. Like that's
But you
just
don't even
regular.
have to. These days, you don't have to be a lesbian to do a girl. Like,
To
you
try,
just-
yeah.
It's just regular. Yeah, you're not even
You
gay.
don't, yeah.
So you could make out with a girl and you're not even.
Yo,
down,
they
like-
play with each other butts and titties all day,
Yeah,
boy.
the way we
Word.
just so nurturing with each other.
Yeah.
Hey, girl, you
Right.
know.
Hey,
take
oh,
this
your
up,
ass
like,
getting
that's
fat,
nothing.
girl.
Right.
My name, my name
yeah.
Tank. My name Tank, nigga. So if a nigga do that, if a nigga making out with another nigga,
From the first fucking time, my nigga. They don't even need 2 times.
Out the gate.
all right. What's the next
All
topic?
right, my next topic is my fault. All right, what are the age gaps you're willing to go with being youngest or oldest? So,
As far as like talking to somebody,
yeah, and taken seriously. Because I mean, I think you would legal age, you would still probably smash anybody. I mean, if it's illegal. So
Yeah,
I
Black
mean,
China,
seriously,
Black
they want
China
both.
out here smashing
Well,
like
listen,
niggas young, like you know
Look
what
at
I'm saying.
Keisha
So-
Cole, shoot, she got a whole.
What's
like,
the age gap on that?
Like 20 years or something. I think he's like in his 20s.
But she looks predominantly young.
She about to be 40. She's hitting. But
Well-
she got a whole kid by him and everything. Like I think they married and all of that.
Yeah, they just got married.
Yeah, so
But she looks young. I ain't gonna hold you.
she do. She
Yeah,
look
she do.
good.
I didn't even know she
But
was that
the
old,
age
like,
gap,
yeah.
she up
And
there.
she just got
been
that
out for a
butt
minute.
done.
I'll definitely take Nia Long seriously if she gave me a shot.
So you eat your ass, as you're saying.
I will not confirm or deny it. That's the only woman I would say that for. Nia Long, I love her.
Make sure we get that on the snippet.
Yo, get that.
Yo, I feel like it depends on your age. Like my age right now, I'm about to be 29 next month. Shout out to me. But I feel like the youngest I would be able to date would be like 19 going 20. Like, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
too young for me.
Yeah, that I'm saying I could, because you could be mature at that. You know, you can have a mature mind state. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's the youngest. Like, you know what I mean? If you have a mature mind state, then you could, you know what I'm saying? You could pass that off. Like, you know
I
what mean?
would say I can take a 10-year gap from somebody with me being 39.
Yes.
But I think the teen, that shit just scares me.
Yeah.
I just know that's a headache. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying, like, you know, they always say females are more mature than guys, but I just still can't do it. Because at that point, you still got, I don't know, you still got young ways to party no matter what. You're still youthful at that time. Like, you know what I mean? You still exploring options. And I can't take that away from you because I'm already on a plateau of being through that already. And I can't take that away from you because I went through it. You know what I mean? That would be just selfish of me.
Yeah, now that makes sense. But like I said, it all depends on the mind state. Like, you know what I mean? Like, well, Kylie Jenner is different. But, like, you know, she was like she had a mind state of like a grown ass adult. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah, I definitely get her shot.
Like,
I'll take her serious as fuck.
That's a fact. What about y'all?
I think money changes everything.
Hell yeah.
True. What's the youngest and oldest, I guess? Like, we didn't even talk about the oldest. Like, well, you kind of did with Nia Long, like, but
That ain't your oldest.
so you mess
Nia
with
Long,
you
like
mess
what?
with like a
Nia Long, like what,
50,
45?
50 plus.
If she looked like Angela Bassett, yo, she bad, bro.
Yeah, black don't crack. So
Yo,
listen.
If you smoke it,
a person that's taking care of their body and face and mind,
As well.
you never know. You know what I'm saying? I won't throw it out saying I won't do it, but I know I won't go too young.
Yeah.
Right.
Got you.
Me, I mean, I guess it would be about 10 years as far as oldest.
13?
Like
Would you?
I said going to the older age, like like going, but like the youngest, I would say, I'm thinking about my brother age shit. I'll give it take like about at least 25. I'll go like that's to be the youngest, between 21 and 25.
21 and 25. All right, but what's your ideal date? So like, if I'm at age, like you would look for a guy, what age bracket, like for you?
Well, I'm trying to go for the older ones. So
Why?
yeah, I've always been like, even down to now, like the younger ones always be trying to get me. So I'm trying to just stick to the more my age bracket and older.
Yeah.
But again, it depends on the person, because from experience, from what I've seen recently, them older heads too sometimes don't even got it all. They're not even mature yet. They still got a lot to learn. So I mean, it depends.
That's
on
why
the
I'm trying to.
person.
I ain't gonna front. When I get old, that's why I'm trying to be immature. I done matured my whole life.
Yeah, real quick.
Yo, look,
Yo, you been mature your whole life. Like,
y'all know. Well, E, you know me. You know me. I've been living on my own. Defending. I'm trying to be young. When my kids go to college, I'm trying to go to college.
yo, niggas be like, who dad is this? Like, yo.
I'm being there. We gonna be lit.
Right.
True.
Frat house.
Yeah, I feel like I can't mess with a woman that's too older. Like, I don't know, like, cause I might be as old as her child, like, you know, her son or some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So she might be trying to take care of me on some. I don't know, like,
I did hear old lady.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you're right. She got money.
And
She might be trying to take care of you, and you mad?
What do you mean take it seriously? But you would smash.
Oh yeah. But I'm
Okay.
saying as far as a relationship, like, you know what I mean.
Why is her taking care of you a problem though? Like,
I don't know. I feel like it'll be
I'm
I
over
feel
that.
like I'm dating my mom or some shit. Like, you know what I'm
Shit.
saying?
She
Like,
could take care of me. Fuck that.
yo,
Put your
I'ma
pride
introduce her to my
aside,
mom.
young fella.
Say that
one
I'm
more
intro-
time for this nigga.
Word.
I'm gonna introduce her to my mom, and she the same age as my mom. Like, you know what
They
I'm
get
saying?
along
Like,
well.
Mom, this is my sugar mom. Like, what you mean?
Oh man.
Yo,
like,
for me, I think the youngest I could date though is probably 21, because I don't like taking you places you can't get in. Like, you feel me? So I would say 21.
Yeah.
niggas say, yeah, wait right here. Like, I'll be back.
I'm gonna go get us some drinks and come back. Like,
You gotta lie. You gotta order 2 drinks for yourself and shit. What about you, Kanisha?
or
I don't want to go too younger. Like, I'll just turn 30. I'm on some, like, I'll say 28 to like 35. Like, I'm not trying to go too old.
oh yeah, small bracket. All right.
Yeah, that bracket's
Okay,
small as
yeah.
fuck.
Word.
Let me
Like,
tell you why. Because younger people are clingy. they want too much. Like in my age bracket, we just want to be left.
But when you were that age, you were clingy.
I'm
pretty sure.
That's
Yeah.
how I know.
Okay.
Yo, women are so confusing, bro. 'Cause one minute y'all want us to be this, and then when we then y'all too clean. Now y'all too clean. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then when we don't show y'all no type of nothing, then it's like, damn, y'all niggas is like, y'all heartless. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that is true. I do agree with you with that. All right, my last topic. I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
His name Jew.
I want you said like. All right, Kanisha, I know you got mad topics, so you know what I mean. So she was prepared. Like,
nigga told me bring 2 topics.
I said 2 or more.
She timed that by 8.
2 topics like it was chips.
I said 2 or more.
I would have lied.
Right.
Well, don't worry, he ain't bring none.
Let's go.
He came in late. He ain't bring none.
I always got topics. Fuck out of here.
One topic is, do men like women aggressors?
I'm going to be honest. The only way you going to be in a happy, committed relationship with me is if a female is aggressive.
Give me an example of how you like your woman aggressive.
If you going to make me, you going to let me walk, I'm going to walk all over it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to, like, make me feel like I'm losing some or I need to be put in place. Like, I'm just one of those niggas. I could be honest and say, like, a lot of people like, yo, that sounds stupid. No, I do need somebody because I feel like you care more if you could put me in my place. You know what I mean? If you sitting there and let me know that I'm doing this, that, another, I'm going to do that.
Nigga said there's no domestic violence in his relationship. It can't work.
Right.
I might need my ass beat a little something.
Nigga probably just choked up and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga said, I want to wake up like Tyreek with a gun in my face.
I feel like it got to be levels of aggression. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because I ain't going to hold you. Like, it's certain women that I try to stay away from because I know they are toxic. Like, you get what I'm saying? So you might consider them aggressive because they always just want to fight you.
You said what?
Come on, bro.
Say that one more time for the people.
Yo, I don't know what you're talking about. But like, yeah, so they have toxic natures. Like, yeah, you want a woman that's aggressive, but you want a woman that's always gonna be trying to be in your face, trying to fight you, and that, like, nah, I don't want that type of aggression.
Necessarily
like,
that.
Yeah, I mean, you could say certain things to put me in my place, or like if I do something, I expect you to be vocal, but I don't necessarily look at that as aggressive. Like, you know what I mean? That's
I don't mean because she can't literally beat my ass. You know
I don't want no woman trying to like throw their hands
but,
with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they got those. I
don't need that. Some niggas like that shit. Like, but I'm saying some niggas want that type of woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but
Julie's lying, bro.
I definitely ain't getting no ass beat. Fuck out of here.
Yo,
I beat ass.
So you wasn't telling Felicia not to face because you light skinned?
I mean, it'll be noticeable. You know what I mean? And my nose is hard to miss. You know what I'm saying? So,
I expect aggression. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't let me walk all over you, like Juice said. But I can't have it to where it's now toxic. Like, now you bringing out a certain
where you at
nature
now?
out of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's not aggressive. Is that aggressive? Like, you got to tell them your every move. Like, you walking? Where you walking to? Why you can't be on the phone with me?
I think that's trust issues.
No, but I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in general, as far as like toxic behavior, as far as you always want to be aggressive towards me because you feel like you don't want me to walk all over you. And then how many times you went? My daddy don't even tell me what to do. I ain't gonna. I'll be damned if I let a nigga tell me what to like.
Sorry, you're speaking from experience.
I am. I heard that line several times.
It sounded like some pain was coming out of there.
I heard that several times. Like,
they do have women like that where they feel like they have to be defensive about everything, which leads to aggression.
Yeah.
Right. So when you said aggressive, you meant like the aggressors in like initiating, like when y'all first talking, or you mean in the relationship?
No, when you first talking in a relationship.
If you allow it in the beginning, it's gonna be there in the relationship. So
but
that shit don't change.
As far as like a woman coming up to you, I feel like that should be encouraged. You know what I mean? Like, because not a lot of women do it. And
y'all do that?
No,
y'all,
I don't.
you do that?
Women like, listen, this is what I want.
I'm saying like, but you saying as far as you see a nigga that you like, would you approach him? I don't know. I think she lying. Like, she.
I believe her.
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
As far as in a relationship, I mean, you can't just be that one way all the time. Like, I mean, if you want to put your foot down on certain things, like, cool, but not like everything. That shit gonna get annoying after a while. You know,
you trying to dispute me for everything. Right. Like, I make a decision. My father don't even make a decision for me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That nigga going back to the father.
Again, speaking from experience.
She told your ass.
They might be tuned in.
In reverse too, like women like aggressive men, but not like aggressive. Like, oh, I'm gonna
Shit.
choke you.
Right.
I mean,
Shit, they like that shit too.
Unless we,
I like somebody put their foot down. When
She want that.
But
Shorty
isn't that a
want that-
reason?
Facts.
Isn't that a reason why some women like quote unquote the hood nigga because they feel like that nigga's aggressive?
Yeah, 'cause
He can have that
either
certain
way,
type of.
If you let man or woman, if you let somebody do whatever, they're gonna do whatever
they want to do.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, what's the next topic, Anisha?
The size.
Real quick, while we talking about abuse, is it a reason why you wearing shades today, my guy? I just want to know.
I
for
plead the
people.
fifth like a bottle of Henny.
Okay. So
And they got that
he
fucking
needs some
purple
makeup
eye right
on
there.
aisle
Like,
7.
Yo.
I can't.
nigga retarded. Like, yeah.
All right, go Kanisha.
Does size really matter?
Who you asking that? Who you asking that?
No, for like women, do y'all
Oh.
think that size really matters?
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like, yeah, definitely.
I feel like when women do say size don't matter, it's because
They never had size that mattered.
Yeah.
it's not even they didn't have, their current situation doesn't have.
Yeah.
I would say because they probably more considering to that person. Damn, size don't matter. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Give me one of those, but
Yeah.
This is a really a question for y'all. Like,
yeah,
you know.
I mean, oh boy. I mean, see, it varies, I guess, because I've seen, but actually never had that. Like, okay, you know what I mean? So
You said
so
you
what
seen it?
You seen it? You told him put it back?
Like in a porno?
no,
Real life? Real life?
no. I mean,
Real life? So you seen it in Rent?
I've seen it like in videos and pictures.
Oh.
Yeah,
And you
but
like,
to
oh,
actually
no.
have tested and seen what it was, I don't know.
Hmm.
So size, I mean, it depends. Like I gotta test the waters myself. I gotta see what it is.
So
Like, I don't know.
all right, it's a little personal, but what would you say is the biggest you had? So
Wow, you gonna put me out there on the spot? Oh man, like man,
You gotta keep it real.
keep it real for the people.
I don't know. Like I can't even say.
You can't put a
really.
measurement on it.
Nah,
4,
I
5,
really-
6, like,
I really can't though.
7.
Really trying to know, eh?
She know. She
Yo,
just don't want to
that
put
nigga-
somebody out there. She just don't want to put somebody
I'm
out
trying to see where
there.
he's standing. Like, yo. like,
Now that nigga listening say, yo, my
Word.
shit damn sure ain't no 7. I got a phone to have right now.
She better give me an extra half an inch, nigga. It's fine. It's fine. What about you, Nisha?
Like I said, anybody who say size don't matter never had size that mattered.
Okay.
I feel like, but I feel
Wait,
like
in a good way or in a bad way? Because women be
She shitting
complaining.
on that nigga with the little shrimp.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
women do
really-
complain about big ass dicks. So you know what I'm saying?
That's what
Like,
I'm about to say.
oh, all right.
It is too big. It's too big. Like I didn't. Somebody didn't stand. I get pics a lot. Pics that I don't even ask for.
Yo, she like them. Send them, y'all. She want the Dale's pics.
No. Shave too. I don't even like.
Look, see, she said
bush.
shave.
Okay,
like I done
listen.
had, but anyway.
we get real deep.
But I done had niggas send me like 13. Like what you want? What you want?
13 what?
inches.
Fucking nigga horse.
What the fuck with Justin Slayer? Nigga?
I ain't fuck with it. They sent me a picture and I was like, no.
So I whoop your head, girl. The back of the
Then I
steel.
had a nigga send me a picture and he was like,
Oh man.
it was like, my nigga, what you doing with that? Whose child did you steal that from?
Oh shit! Like, damn.
Wow.
Nigga said this an edit.
Damn.
He should have put an eggplant over this shit.
Oh man,
But in general, right? When guys do send y'all pictures that y'all actually want, you know what I'm saying? How would y'all prefer them? Do y'all want them to compare it next to like a household item? Do he got to hold the selfie a certain way? Like, is there a certain technique to how niggas should send?
no.
I did
just-
hear a video of a female complain that niggas is doing the angle technique for they
make
dip.
it look-
Yeah.
Is that-
Women do the angle
I don't know,
technique too.
because-
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
but niggas ain't supposed to be doing no angle technique.
like-
Damn, just
Yeah,
did,
just do
word.
Make sure it's not
Shit.
ashy.
Right, you know.
Trim the head.
I've made that mistake before.
Come on,
That's in the
come on,
ashy
bro.
deals. I was all right out the shower. It's in the ashy. Y'all thought light skins couldn't get ashy. I've done that before. I seen this shit like, damn, this shit kind of ashy.
Oh well, sent them.
Word.
you ain't look at that shit? Like, before
I
you
mean, I just the flash and whoop choo. You know, it was good. You thought you was lit.
That's supposed to make it look shiny.
Yeah.
You know the little
But it was
glow.
already there. Just like, oh, Okay.
Nigga said fuck.
I was the next topic.
That's actually nudes. Like, do you have like backup nudes like in your phone? Like, if somebody be like, send me that, you be like, all right, I'm at work, but all right.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, okay. Nah.
I used to, but I stopped doing sending new shit. Like,
I stopped.
I'm gonna try to swindle you to come to the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
that's
trying
a
to
fact.
see it? I give it to you in 3D.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I hate being teased, like to a certain extent. But if you're gonna constantly, like, I'd rather see you like than you have to constantly tease me and shit like that. Like, nah, because I feel like you're gonna tease me, you're gonna keep teasing me,
Nah.
you're gonna make an excuse saying nah.
I need a pic. Like, if I'm gonna message you, like, I need a pic. Like,
You gotta see what you getting yourself
let
into,
me
like.
see. All right, I'm coming.
Oh, okay, damn.
Or I get it and I be like,
Next say, I'm busy now. I'm busy
Well,
today.
you have
like,
to see a pic of it before you see them in person.
I'll be blaming my
Nigga
son. I'll
said-
be like, my son won't go to
Nigga said, this subscriber you're trying to reach.
nigga retarded. Like,
Are you saying that you need to see a picture before you see them in person?
Yeah, I do.
Damn.
and I feel like you gotta send live nudes. Like, you can't have backups because your body might be different. Like,
Nigga going to Google.
Yeah, like you're now. I'm just saying, like,
I think that's for women though, cause like
That's what I'm
if
saying,
you're
like-
if you're a nigga, your dick ain't gonna change. You
no, I'm
feel
just
me?
saying in general. If you just sending nudes in general, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, you could be sending shit from 3 years ago. So I think your shit looking like, you know, Bernie's
Like,
Burgers, and then I
yeah.
see you now. You like talking about you gain a couple of weight, a couple of
shit.
pounds.
It's a
and,
little
like, you know
baby
what I'm saying?
fat,
Like, yeah, like, you know what I mean. So I need to. You have my name on the paper or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
But me personally, like, if a female send me a picture of her pooms, I'd rather see the whole body. You just gonna send me the pussy pic? That doesn't do it for me. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it don't do it.
Yeah,
for me
some
neither.
pussy-
You opening pussy lips? I'm okay.
Yeah, I ain't
you know what I
gonna-
mean?
I ain't
Like,
gonna hold you.
You know what I mean? It's not the same.
I ain't gonna hold you. Some pics can look, to me, they look
Yeah.
nasty. Like,
Look
I don't really like
yo,
hairy pussy
I
like
would-
that. But if you're I seen a picture one time, that shit was hairy and wet. That shit just looked nasty, and I'm like, nah, that shit was a
That
turn
shit probably
off,
wet
like,
in the
you know what I'm saying?
motherfucker though.
No,
For females to do, like, you gotta have the panties on so my imagination could be curious to how it's gone.
With the camel toe John, like,
Ooh, and but y'all be out here with the fake pocket pussies out here now, making it look like the
oh,
poom
making
poom
this shit look fat, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
like,
mean,
yeah.
Yo, I see that, right? That's a good
She
one.
put a
That's
sock.
really a
She
thing,
put a
like-
sock in her
That's
shit.
crazy.
Yeah, like
Just
this shit ain't
embrace
that
that.
fat.
They had the panty shit. Nah, I
Oh,
seen
wow.
they got everything now, like, you know what I mean. So,
But y'all been
Nah.
a real visual when it comes down to things like that anyway. So even though, like you said with the whole panty thing, it's just
Yeah.
like it's more of a visual thing for you.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm a
right,
mental
right,
person.
right.
Even when
Yeah.
and during sex, I like to be mentally aroused more than just like
Stimulated,
doing that shit.
So what about y'all? Y'all got backups? Like, how do y'all go about the nude situation? Because you requested them. Do you send them back?
It depends.
Nigga in the DM right now, like, she definitely didn't send me one.
Nigga had to send. Nigga said, nah, I ain't
It
fucking with that.
depends.
Like,
If I already fuck with you, yeah, I'll send you one. But nah, not before, nah.
okay.
So he got to send one first. Okay.
Damn.
What about-
But I got backups. I got backups like
See.
on.
On deck, like, yeah.
depending
Like,
on
to
what it
go,
is.
I
like,
got a
yeah.
Gotcha.
folder, a little secure. folder.
Right.
No matter what time of the
Yeah.
day, there's an ice in. Like,
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
I think everybody took a nude that they like, yo, I'm not deleting this.
Right,
This shit is
it's
fire.
fire.
Everybody took that one dude.
Yeah,
or
but
two.
yeah, you
nigga.
could take that
Hold this
shit
just
2
in
years
case.
ago, nigga. For you talking about like
That's the
Right.
person who getting the problem, nigga. That's not my problem. Like, what the fuck?
Alright, that's what's gonna happen when you met up with old girl a while back and she was a catfish.
Oh,
Oh,
nigga, nah, she ain't had no picture. It was on AIM. She ain't had no picture.
Oh,
of.
she ain't a-
I never met her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just screen name.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about you, Alicia? You sending those pictures?
I mean, see, the thing is, for pics for me, when it come down to like pics being sent to me, I never really have to ask. They just come.
I mean,
But for
niggas
me-
is perverts.
I
That's
mean,
a fact.
yeah, but for me, it's like I have certain pictures
But
that
they don't ask you for yours in return. That's what you're saying. Or you saying you don't ask for
I
they
don't
they
ask
just
for
send
theirs,
it.
and they don't ask for mine in return. They don't.
Oh, they just sending out free. There's not even an exchange or nothing. Like, nah.
I
Nigga
don't
said,
like,
"Here's
I
some
guess
dick."
when I feel like I'm ready to do whatever, like I'll just send, like, yeah. And what I send is just, it's valid.
It's calm, man.
Yeah.
It's calm, man.
Yeah.
Now is there a preferred, like, that's like, do you send these on Snap, like, or you know they get delete? Do you send them via
Well,
IG because you can
through
resend, you can
DM.
unsend them type of thing.
Oh,
like,
see, DM, you can delete those.
Right.
And see,
And
then
right
the rest
after I
is
screenshot it.
Right, that too. Saving videos, right? Saving all that.
Right.
And then I just have, the texting part. That's regular. Yeah, through the
okay,
phone.
okay.
But
Yeah, got you.
All right, dude. All right, last question about the nude shit. All right, is your face attached to the nude that you're sending? So like it's like the full body, John. Like they see your face.
It depends.
I want to see the face.
I send like.
You said you don't want to see the
I
face?
do want to see the face.
Oh, okay.
I do from like the lips down because I got some.
Right.
Down the front, and I get the back.
Okay.
Right?
Oh.
And then if I'm.
Well,
if my
damn,
hair,
you got the phone prop.
If my hair is slayed.
They got the tripod and everything. Like, take the pictures. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
do on the
Like,
face. Like, I got a face and I got the body.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nah, I'm not putting my face in it.
Yeah,
I ain't
definitely.
gonna hold
No
you
face, no
because
case.
no
Okay.
face, no case.
Cause if you get mad at me, like you gonna leak my shit. Not that I'm gonna give a fuck, but if you got my face in it,
Yeah.
then you know that's me. Like,
Exactly.
you know what I'm
Nah,
saying? Like,
Right.
it depends on who it is, though. Know what I mean? Like,
I
if
definitely
somebody I
got
fuck
caught
with,
cheating
yeah.
because of a deals pick, and it did not have my face. But
This
my
was before
shorty-
you became a faithful member of the
Yeah,
black
yes, definitely. I
community,
was
you know what I
a
mean?
young brother. You know what I'm saying?
You heard?
You know what I mean? But it was the same shit I sent my shorty, so it was crazy. So,
Even if you took
At
the
the
face
time.
out of it, nigga, they'd have been like,
Yo, nudes don't go away though, like, cause niggas have backed them up and they drop box and like I found
Right.
news like the other day. I ain't gonna my drop box like from like 5 years ago. I thought, oh shit, like oh, that's
Okay.
crazy. Like, oh. So I'm just saying like that shit
Yeah.
always back up. Like you know what I'm saying? Like so you can delete that shit.
that shit going on in my life. I don't know what you talking about.
iCloud, fucking
It wasn't invented.
Dropbox. Like you know what I'm saying?
I'm not
So-
into technology,
Yeah, you really not though. Like,
so I'm good.
what else you got?
I got taking sand to the beach.
Taking sand to the beach?
Yeah.
Do you take sand to the beach?
Do you take sand to the beach? And if you do, like, how do they act in a setting? Say you take your girl to a party.
Mm.
Is she on your back? Can you go dance with other people and come back and like, or like that and that kind of.
I'm not overbearing or nothing like that. I'd rather you go with your girls.
Right.
Cause I don't want to see that shit. You
Right.
feel me? Like, and
Facts.
you could sit here. You better sit here and say, you know what I mean? Like we all know females are females. They gonna probably still dance, whatever. It's if you go beyond that, it's when you're doing too much.
Right.
I come from a Jamaican culture where it's normal for a wine or whatever the case may be. Like before, as a younger dude, I'd be like,
Wait,
yo,
niggas
what
would
the
dance
fuck,
on your
nigga?
shorty and you just like.
No, you're not there. What?
Oh,
No,
that's
I'm
what I
just
thought
saying
you
in
meant.
general, like
okay.
girls gonna whine,
see
and
what
it's
you're
regular. It's normal. I mean, even they feel like it's normal when you with your friends, y'all triple dating or whatever, and they just dancing. It's normal, bro. Like literally,
A
it's
wine
nothing
better
serious.
be normal in Jamaica. All the shit they be doing.
Yeah, that's like
But,
the most
like-
normal shit. Like, yeah, like,
It's crazy.
Oh, you
It's
just
normal,
whining?
like,
Oh, God.
you look. It actually shows that you're insecure when you get offended by it. It's just like if it's getting too crazy,
If it's
then
too long.
too
Like,
long.
y'all
Yeah.
It just
y'all about to.
yeah,
Right.
you know what I mean. Then it's just like your
Five
motives
songs
is
later.
different.
Right.
But like I'm in a situation
5
where
songs,
I get
nigga.
to hang
One
out.
song, that's it.
I do what I do, and she do what she do. But it's it's just you got to have that kind of trust and communication. I can't. We could go out together sometimes, but more or less, if she wants to go in that setting,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, I would rather not go to a party with my shorty. But if I do, I don't want to see her dance with no nigga. So she gotta go do
Oh,
that
definitely
shit
not.
over there.
It's not possible.
So,
you gonna have to dance on me the whole night. That's
You gonna have to give her those
Right.
shades.
huh?
You gonna have to give her those shades. Yeah, you gonna need these.
Yeah, the views that you want to pick the views.
like, yeah. And then like another thing too is like even if you just like sometimes when you bring your shorty, like niggas don't know how to act, like you know what I mean. Like so you could just be chilling with your shorty, y'all having a good time. A niggas don't care. Niggas don't really
Oh, yeah,
care
they
sometimes.
disrespectful.
So niggas
Yeah.
might just come up and try to
They
dance on
wonder.
your shorty,
Yeah,
like
they-
oh my fault, I ain't know she was with you. Like like nigga, she holding my hand, my nigga. Like niggas don't give a fuck.
Now you gotta snuff a nigga.
Yeah, now you gotta fight. Now it's a
That's
whole
true.
brawl.
Right.
Now like you know what I'm saying, like.
And he there with 15 niggas, and you there with her.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. So it might
Nigga
not.
said it's all right today, but
So-
don't make
so-
it happen again.
Some
Right.
problems can arise from bringing sand to the beach. So I would prefer not to, but I could do it once in a while. Yeah.
From the female's perspective,
Would y'all even want to dance with another nigga though? Like if y'all at like a party with your nigga, like
Well,
would you
I've
even feel
messed
comfortable?
with, like promoters and stuff, so that's like regular to me. Like going to a party and dancing with, like usually it'd be people I know though. Like I take a dance here, take a dance. I'm not out there wilding. Like,
What happened if your nigga the DJ and he invite you one of his parties and then he like DJ and then he just see you dancing with another.
Like, you gonna be like that hating DJ Reno Brown put on the Whitney Houston when niggas try to dance with.
That's a fact. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like to each his own. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gonna have that level of trust, but I don't see a situation. I can't even picture a situation where a shorty will want to dance with another nigga at a party that she was a nigga.
Nah, bro,
Like,
I've seen it, bro.
But would y'all rather?
I was on a boat ride one time, so I went to go dance with shorty. I didn't know she was with the nigga because he was dancing on some other shorty, right? So I went to go dance with shorty, whatever, and she was like, "Oh no, my boyfriend there." Well, the boyfriend was like, "Nah, go ahead." I'm like,
was he
Definitely not her nigga.
Was he what race was he?
this nigga, he was black, bro.
Oh, he's black. Oh, that sounds like some white. I mean,
Keep
some white
her
people
busy.
shit,
That
like.
that wasn't his shorty.
Nah, that was his shorty, bro.
That wasn't his girl. That was his shorty.
Yeah, it's a difference.
She was trying to keep him in good standing. And he like,
Nah.
Yeah, dude.
I'm trying.
Nah,
to
Niggas said
never.
go ahead. Nah,
But then she got tight because he was saying go ahead. So then he came back over. He was like, it's all good.
Yeah, because he had to slay that for at the end of the night. He got to fix that up.
So I also had a little situation. I went to a party with somebody, I was talking to. And, I let a girl, we was walking to a spot and some girl just dropped down, got her E1s, dancing with him, looked at me like, so you just gonna let her, you want me to punch her in her face?
But it's different.
I'm like,
It's different.
slapping her butt. I'm like,
Right.
It's different.
Yeah,
Females would
yeah.
allow that more than a nigga allowing. Excuse me, let me take this dance. Like, nigga, no. Fuck out of here, boy.
Nah, I ain't gonna front.
I mean, it was back in the day,
Yeah.
like they was actually go out there.
No, your hand is not on my lady hip in front of me, boy.
Shorties be on the low. They be scooping your shorty right in front of you. Like, they be thinking like, oh, I'm gonna dance with her. Yeah, girl, what's up? Like, they be trying to scoop on the low. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so they be
Yeah,
having
the
motives
situation
too.
is
Like, you know what I mean? So,
But y'all ain't say if y'all bringing sand to the beach or not. Y'all trying to be quiet because I know y'all niggas is listening on the other end of these cameras.
You remember last podcast? One of the shows you said that they lied to their nigga to go to a party by themselves.
That's definitely true.
So what's
up?
What's the word? Man?
I mean, well, for me, if I'm bringing my nigga, yeah, I'm gonna be with him. Like,
No, are you bringing sand to the beach? Is this what you do?
Have you done it before?
no.
What'd you do?
I mean, yeah, if it happens that so happens.
So
that
you
it's
gave the
wild.
politically correct answer,
Right.
even though you ain't doing that shit, because in reality, you ain't doing it.
Listen, if it so happens to happen that way, I'm bringing him. If he.
What do you mean happen that way though? Like, what does that mean? Like,
She sound like a real nigga right now.
What's the scenario? What's the scenario happen that way? Like,
He forced his way in.
she's talking around the question.
yeah, she was on her phone. One girl like, yeah, girl, I'm gonna come out tonight. And he heard like that. Like, you gotta bring this up.
No. If we are going out to a setting where I would want to bring him, if I want to bring him, then yeah, I'll bring him. We'll have fun together, and then that'll be it. But it's gonna be nice where.
Wait, would you do it if it's like you and your girls and he's the only guy?
Oh no.
I got that invite so many times. I hate that invite. Ladies,
that's
don't
like the
do that.
most awkward. It's like
Yeah.
it's mad awkward. Like, you can't do nothing. You
I
gotta
had
be
a
with
Don't
your
do
shorty.
That was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, oh, I'm like, it was all girls. I'm like, well, I was lying, but I was like, yeah, it's all girls. He was like, yeah, no, I'm still coming. It's going. I'm with you. Like, no, you're not.
Right, yourself.
You're gonna be in my
Okay.
ass. No, you're not.
Wow.
I'll do that with a shorty I'm talking to, or like, what I mean, we having fun, I would say.
Right.
But what I mean, like,
Yeah.
not my shorty. Good.
Nah, I don't want to go to no shorty with just her friends. Like, cause then when she, like, with her friends, like, yeah, bitch, you just standing there like, like, you know what I mean?
You can't even look at another show. You can't do nothing.
Right.
I'm cool with my shorty friends, like all of them. Like, I could chill with them without her being there, like talk, have conversations and
I
shit
mean,
like
if
that.
it's like that,
But I still don't want to do that because at the end of the day, they still want to have their own fun. They don't want no fucking
drive
father
home.
figure around and shit.
Right.
Drive home is
tryna-
awkward, so she really gonna take that nigga number?
Oh shit.
You think she gonna call that nigga?
She let me hold your shades. Get this bitch some.
Next topic.
When men try to put their child's mother down. What do y'all think about that?
I would.
Like hearing men be like, "Get the fuck out of here, that bitch, fuck that bitch."
I mean, is she really a bitch?
Yeah, that's the question.
No, they don't be bitches sometimes.
Sometimes.
okay.
I feel like you have a biased answer based on that you're female.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Because I think I'm a good
Mother.
I'm a great mother.
Right.
Great mother. Okay.
So,
Shout out to you.
But does that? Okay, you could be a great mother, and they could be great fathers, right? But sometimes parents have just because they have the kids together, they don't make the living situation great for the other person. You get what I'm saying? So like, you may be a great mother, but you could be being a witch. I don't want to say the B word, but a witch to him.
right.
Congratulations.
And it could be vice versa. He could be a great father, but always being a dickhead when it comes to you. You know what I mean? Lack of
feel
respect.
Like with any kind of relationship, may it be like parenting or situationships or relationships, I feel like compromise is the key with everything.
Any
But not if you're a
relationship,
petty person.
Yeah,
if,
your
if they was
pettiness,
petty,
yeah,
if you was
that's-
petty before the kids, you still gonna be petty. You know what I
Extra
mean?
petty
That's
now.
a
Yeah,
fact.
like
Exactly. 'Cause
that,
you had
that
that
build you
kid
for
that
life.
leverage, like like you know what I mean.
That's a
So it depends. It depends on the. I can't talk about nobody else's situation. Like sometimes people really do have their own motives. Like that don't stop them from being a bad parent. You know what I mean? But they just don't get along with the baby mom or the baby father. Like you know what I'm saying? So it depends on the situation.
But I think people mix up what's being done for a child and what's being done with the relationship. Because you could be a great mom and fuck this nigga. That has nothing to do with you being a mother. Like, you still a great mom at the end of the day. He got to respect that. And you got to respect him being a great father. Like, I just got to learn to eliminate whatever that is and be there for the kid. That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, what in your situation, what would you don't condone, like a nigga shouldn't be talking about his baby moms in no type of form, right?
Like if I'm talking, like if say I'm talking to somebody and they try to confide in with they whole situation with their baby mother, they have a baby mother, and they trying to talk to me about it. I don't even give input. I just listen because it's always two sides of the story.
Right.
Because this bitch don't want me to see my. But
Right.
what did you do?
What if he just broke up with her?
I mean, it could be that scenario, and it could also be because she didn't give him no pussy. That's why he don't want to see his kid neither. You got them type of niggas out there.
Or he got a new shorty or some shit. Now she just being like, there's a lot of situations, even with women, even with guys, like too. Cause I want to just sound biased, but guys be doing some dickhead shit, like you know what I'm saying, and whatever the case is. So like, I just think it depends on the situation, like you know what I mean.
What's the one thing you won't allow as a mother for your child's father to do as a co-parent?
I mean, if I had some disrespectful, you feel me, like him tarnishing my.
You can say
name.
shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what? That's the parental control I have.
Word.
I be trying.
Shit, my kids hear me curse.
No,
They
he
better
at a
not
stage
say
where
it.
he
Father of
just
the year, guys.
Still copying shit. He be like nigga now.
Yeah.
So he can't talk bad about you at all, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't, especially because I really don't. I don't.
Give
do
reason.
nothing to, right,
To be, yeah.
talked about.
I'm
If I was a bitch, I would be like, yes, I'm a bitch. But I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, that's not who
I feel like I'm on the side of the truth, nigga. If she a bitch, say she a bitch. If she a good mom, say she a good mom. Nah.
Yeah.
And then vice versa. Like, that's it.
Oh no, I've said to my kid's mom that she was a B at times in the
Bitch.
You know what I'm saying? She was.
But you said it to her.
I would never say it to my kids. I don't like arguing in front of my kids.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't do none of that shit. But I would definitely tell her, you know what I'm saying, at that time.
Bitch.
Okay, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, the one thing I think I wouldn't allow as a co-parent, though, is like, I would not accept, I don't give a fuck if you dating a Million Man March, you in a serious relationship, you married.
Preach.
If my kid is not of age to understand who I'm his father and this person is his stepfather, I don't want them to see them or be around them. So if you took this, if we both, not saying it's a mistake, we weren't together and we had a kid, and 1, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, that kid doesn't know until like they're probably like 5,
what if
4,
they
5.
What if they get married? Like, what you want to do?
You gotta hold that down. Like, cause look, I'm willing to. I had a kid, right?
So they can't come to the wedding?
Huh?
They can't come to the wedding?
The kids,
the kids.
The kid can't go to the wedding.
Not my kid. Fuck you talking about? Look, I mean, like, they got it. Like I said, you can't be no 1-year-old, 2-year-old taking no fucking wedding pictures with my kid. That's not your kid.
I mean,
Bro, that's
Yo, bro, what?
What you
That-
mean,
I'm
man?
a father, nigga. I'm not no substitute father. You not picturing my baby.
They're not supposed to get in. They're not supposed to move in together. So your
No.
kid never gonna be there. At
How
your mom's
are
crib?
you in this committed relationship with my kid?
I mean, since you're an active father, yeah. That's,
You get what I'm saying?
Yo, bro.
No. What? You could date. I'm not saying you can't date, but you're not getting.
What you talking about? let's say she met somebody
Right.
a year later, right?
Okay.
So your kid is 1 now.
Okay. And
2
still
years,
can be
2 years later.
don't really understand
proposed to
about
shorty.
two father, stepfather, real father.
All right, but 2 years later he proposed to shorty.
Okay.
I mean, so they get married.
You propose.
He's 4 now.
Okay.
They got to move in. They married.
Okay, I said 4 or 5 is an age where you can understand the difference
Oh,
between
okay,
my
all
dad
right.
and something else. But I'm saying that age 1, 2, 3 months. No way. You gonna hold. Y'all gonna be.
Well, I mean, you can't be in no fucking committed relationship 3 months
too
after the
early.
baby.
Yeah, but there's
born.
people out there, bro.
True.
People be getting fucking married.
Right, pregnant.
Right. that's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? Like
They got some
they
sick
could take
niggas
the
out
picture
there.
with their baby in there, but not mine. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's how I feel. Fuck out of here.
Yo, that's
And
funny,
best
though.
believe it's gonna be problems. I'm not living with it. I'm going to the wedding. I'm fucking that shit up.
Fuck you!
Yo, man.
Oh man, that's all you got? No. Oh, you got more?
I thought she was ready. She was
I thought
ready.
she looked out for you.
I got a Disney question. Nah, I got the true meaning of friendship. What do y'all think is the true meaning of friendship?
The
These
true
days.
Niggas getting all philosophical on this motherfucker.
true
It's
meaning
these days,
of
'cause
friendship
it's not
Loyalty.
is keeping it real.
Yeah.
Loyalty.
Yeah.
Right, loyalty,
That's
keeping
something.
it real.
Keeping it real,
right,
loyalty.
You know what I mean? Because you need those friends that's going to keep it real. 'Cause
Right.
I hate when friends just be like telling you what you want. They want you like, nah, bro, those ain't
I wanna
real
know
friends.
what it
That's not
is.
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
got a friend that's trying to be a rapper and they sound trash and you not keeping it a buck with them. That's like, you know what I mean? One of those scenarios.
But you
we
gotta
said this all the
understand your
time.
friends. You gotta understand your friends because they your real friends. You wanna understand. A lot of people like I had a friend like I told him like, yo, shit wasn't the best music you was making. Yo, you always hating on me. You always hated on me. Like, nah, it's not even I'm hating on you, nigga. I actually
Trying to-
want to
trying
see you
to help
prosper.
you, right?
But I know
But
if
you gotta always find a way to
Well,
uplift them at the same time. It's just like a relationship. Just like you
gotta
with a
counteract.
man and girl, that same shit is with you
Bro,
and
if a
your
nigga
bros.
ain't meant to rap, like, what? How you gonna uplift the nigga? Like,
Yo,
this ain't the one. Maybe like
this ain't the one.
You could
keep
be
going,
like,
bro.
instead of saying that, you could have said this. You know what I mean? Blah, blah.
Well, Eli, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing about Eli. Eli's like one of my closest best friends, right? I'll tell you this. I tell him all the time. I think we probably be about to fight about this close about like 80%
That's
of
a
our
fact.
lifetime.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? And it's not what Eli says. He says the right shit, but it's how he say it.
Yeah.
no, sometimes
That nigga be like-
he don't always say the right shit, but continue.
Yeah, he don't always say that. He sometimes he says that what should be heard, but his approach is the worst.
That's a fact.
He makes you want to scrap him up. But look, I take his loyalty and honesty.
oh man.
I love this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
I'll take that over a fake nigga any day. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's a
that's
fact.
what we got. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do y'all do like years count in like when you call somebody a friend? Because these days like friendships diminish and stuff like that.
Nah, I don't think friendship is based on the years y'all knew each other or anything like that. Because you can know somebody your whole life and they plotting behind you the whole time, and then you meet
Yeah.
somebody yesterday and that nigga got your best interest at heart. So I feel like it just got to come from keeping it real, loyalty and interest. Like
Yeah, but you got to build that over time though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you're
Like,
not gonna see it right away. You know
That's
what
what
I
I'm
mean?
saying. Like, you can't just meet
but-
them and be like, yeah, you my best friend.
I
Like,
think guys
Right,
and females is
right.
also different because females always tend
But I'm
to
saying you can't
cater to
have
their
a nigga-
friendships
No,
a
nigga,
little
for 10
different.
years, like, oh, that's my best friend just because I know
Like
10 years.
y'all more like y'all be always saying like females be like, oh, I can't chill with no bitch because bitches be fake or whatever. Like it's more different for y'all to like commit to having friendships.
no, they have
So-
friendship.
When I
They
was-
just don't have them with the females. They be
No.
having them with the guys.
When
Like,
I was younger, I had a lot of friends, but as I got older, I've seen and been through a lot of shit that I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
yeah, you're not my
backstabbing,
friend.
yeah,
oh, you
low-key
definitely
with-
wasn't my
yeah.
friend. And then you start thinking of shit, and you be like,
Okay, I see what you was about all along.
you was setting me up the whole time.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of homegirls like now?
No,
Nope. What about you?
I have a small circle. I have associates, but like my main circle, my main clique is just,
Yeah.
it's kind of small.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have cousins. I love my cousins. They ride or die. We go out. We have fun.
that's different. They in a
Yeah,
date
that's
family
family.
category.
That's-
Like,
Shit,
yeah.
family.
They ain't different, man. Family can be fucked
Well,
up too.
family the worst.
My
Yeah,
family-
true.
Nigga, I look at y'all. Yo, nigga, if he do something wrong, I'm like, nigga, how could you? My family do some shit, I'm like, oh, well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Nah, but
So it's a difference.
I put my cousins stuff in my friend category too. Like
yeah.
lately, late as of lately, we've been hanging out more, talk more, and I'll be like, because we relate. We really related. We relate to a lot of shit. We have
what about with the advent of social media now? Now you will have followers that followed you for years that always support you when you put your posts. They always show you love. Do you count those as solid friends that y'all could be DMing each other talking for? They could live in Arizona or some shit like, but they always supported you socially at least. Like, you know what I mean?
No, but my customers. I work in a hair salon. Main attraction, 24A Mermaid Avenue. Come see me.
Quick plug.
Right. Years under my belt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, but my customers, my customers would kill somebody. I know they
Kill? Oh, you fucking not them
like,
lace fronts.
Because so-and-so, this girl try to fight me. They be like, who? Next time, call me. Call me. I'm like, all right. But they would kill somebody.
Oh, you got the shooters, all right.
I'm in Coney Island.
Oh, shit.
Ain't nothing Coney over there.
Nigga said, kill this person, free do next time.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Disclaimer.
Yeah. The views of the hair shop do not depict the fans. Yeah. Now, but like I said, real quick, I just want to say, I think friendships have to have loyalty, honesty, and it has to be. I think there has to be some type of time frame on it, like, you know what I mean? Because you have to build that trust and loyalty with that person, like, you know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying.
Like, yeah, you can say you could know somebody for 10 years, but did you really? I know people that I know from 10 years, but they're not my friends. Like,
but I know King for a short
like,
period of time compared to a lot of my majority of friends. I could trust him in a certain demeanor over people I knew longer than him. You get what I'm saying?
True.
And I already know what he comes to the table with. Nigga late, irresponsible, and all this other extra shit.
Yeah, and they accept me for it. So this is my nigga right here. This is my nigga.
Yo, this guy, like,
Yo. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can meet somebody and then immediately just click with them. You feel me? And
but look how long Drew knew you to actually be like, this is one of my closest friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's been like what? 3 years? 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years. It ain't been no 2 years, bro. It's been like three years.
I mean, I wasn't talking to Keem like that my first year of knowing him. It wasn't like real genuine shit. Just like,
exactly.
Yeah, true.
He was an associate then, you know what I mean?
True.
So
I want to
that's
get
what
that
I'm
nigga my
saying.
address.
So that's what I'm saying. It could be a short space of time, but you click with that person, and you could tell like that person is genuine. You know what I mean? And you will, like you say, you put them over people you knew for way back then.
Nah,
like,
I ain't gonna front. You smile too much. That make a nigga nervous. Like, yo, this nigga always smiling. Like, nigga,
got the new veneers.
That's him from 5th grade, y'all.
Yeah, I want to see a yearbook picture. I want to see a
picture?
Yeah, I need to see a picture. 'Cause I know the nigga
with
cheesing
Facebook.
super hard, bro.
That's
Like,
a fact.
Yo, send it. Don't tell me he had a hot top
Yo,
fade.
what's
It's
the-
over.
Nah, he had that same haircut. He got
yeah.
Wow.
It was
Yo,
peace back then.
What's the next topic, real quick?
My next topic is...
You still got time?
We gonna make this the last one so Keem can get his topics.
I got two, and then I got bars and riddles because Eli slacking.
Are men more emotional than women?
I'm gonna have to say some men are more emotional than women, but I want to say a majority though.
Yo, the universe is flipping now. Like, I think like more men. I think
Hold
more
on.
men.
I think she got something to say right now.
I feel like, okay, so you say some, I say most, because the ones that don't like to show their emotion are the ones that hurt the most. They be behind closed doors hurting because it's something that they want that they at this point can't have anymore. So it's like they be out here with it like chilling, like, okay, I'm cool, I'm good, but deep down they hurting internally, like they hurting real bad.
But what about them niggas that's emotional up front? Those be the niggas that be ready to jump off a building.
Where stalking women. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna say nothing.
Yo, but I ain't gonna front. I think everybody had that one person that make them emotional. I think I've been through that in my life, so I don't know how.
Wait,
more
but when y'all
emotional
say
I can get.
emotional, like, what do you like? If you show any type of emotion for a man, is that emotional? Because we're supposed to like society says men are not supposed to be emotional. Right. So if you show any type of emotion, does that make you emotional by default? Like, because you're not supposed to show it.
This is the light skinned nigga
I
time.
think it makes you a human being, because as men, like y'all said, y'all by default is supposed to be this masculine type of like superior type of dude where y'all don't show no type of feelings, but I feel like it makes you human.
Right.
It gives a softer side to who you are as a person. It doesn't make you no less of a man than who you are showing those emotions.
Emotions don't have to be soft sides only.
It don't.
either,
It don't have to be soft
Yeah.
side.
No, not.
That's what I'm saying. What do you
Yeah.
count as emotional? Like, you know, because we human and everybody has emotion. But when you say
Somebody crying.
emotional,
But people only relate to the part where you complaining. Or you're
Yeah.
emotional once you complaining too much.
Right,
or
right.
once
Yeah.
they got enough complaints about you.
Okay. Okay.
They wouldn't care about anything positive because it's just a good thing. People don't reflect on anything positive nowadays.
Yeah.
so men can't complain at all. Like, you know, what I'm saying?
No.
Or they can't complain enough or a lot. Like,
I ain't gonna front. I complain, so I must be one emotional motherfucker. I'm gonna keep
I
complaining.
mean, you
light skin, bro.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? Like,
It's
yeah.
not about the light skin shit. I'm straightforward.
They found certain genes in light skinned men that
be
makes them more
drinking and
emotional.
driving.
Like, it's true. Niggas zooming in like, yo,
Fine walls though.
bro, he got to be the blackest
He in the
nigga.
middle.
Like,
Nah,
with,
he wasn't
I see him.
He wasn't that dark.
Nigga look like he just came off a boat.
let me see this real quick. This is nigga right here. This nigga. Oh, this nigga.
Yo, it was hard times. It was hard times. Yeah,
Oh wow, same smile and everything.
yeah, you heard? Nah, I
see
mean,
it.
so ain't no
That
finesse.
baby veneers, that's crazy. Like, yeah.
Fuck you!
All right, Keem, what we talking about?
My first topic of the day, man. I want y'all to name an artist that people love that y'all aren't impressed by.
Damn, I feel like I have many.
Beyonce.
Bro,
I
don't
ain't
disrespect.
impressed by her no more.
Don't disrespect. We might have to edit that out. We don't need to
Yo,
be
Beehive, the views of Style and Beauty don't depict the views
yo,
that
sting
they
her.
have.
I ain't gonna lie. Nah,
Sting her, we gonna have.
Don't stick
I
outside.
retract my statement.
Y'all
No,
are making crazy.
I want to say no. I love Beyonce. But
Oh, now you love Beyonce.
no, I do. No. We same Virgos.
Wait, how you love her? You just
Listen, let me tell you something. You're a liar.
word. Like, which one is it? Like,
No,
you
no.
love her as a person, but you don't
No,
love her music.
I'm not. You said not impressed.
You're not impressed by Beyonce?
What are you not impressed by that Beyonce does? Her music?
This is shit that she been doing for this like 30 decades.
Yeah, it's,
Like what?
it's consistency.
Right.
She's still at a high level doing this.
Right.
Like,
So it's not like, oh yeah, she a K.
she actually performed. Well,
So-
how many artists you know that
was
still
born into-
perform?
into
Like,
the,
So
she
you
was
saying
born into-
you used to it? Don't say you're not
Yeah.
impressed by it though.
Right. So that's what I mean.
No, all right. So just say used to it.
I love
because
Yeah.
Rihanna,
Beyonce-
Nicki Minaj, none of them be dancing and performing. They just sing they some Beyonce be out
Right.
here
Beyonce
Oh,
singing,
Nicki be
dancing.
moving her
dancing.
legs side to side to make her butt jiggle a little bit.
She, like, most she'll do is twerk on a fan, like, you know what I mean. That's about it, like lap dance, like, you know what I mean. But let me see. I feel like I know some. I feel like I got a lot of people. Somebody else go wild. I think like you gonna say the baby, right?
I'm not really impressed by the baby. You know what I'm saying? I listen to, like I say to Eli, I like his music. I just think it sounds the same. You know, I come from the era where rap had to have meaning, and then everything has to have something behind it.
Yeah.
I had to be able to visualize your lyrics. If I can't hear you, then I can't visualize shit. You feel me? Like, you know, I can understand you said baby by baby and and then, you know what I mean? But after that, and then you go on the next beat and you doing that same, I can't, you know what I mean? Not saying he not talented, it's just not for me.
Bro, there's a lot of worse niggas out here.
No,
This nigga actually
there's
be
a lot.
saying shit.
But
like,
he's
you know
at
what I'm saying?
he's the hottest rapper out right now. So, you know, that's something to say I'm not impressed by. You get what I'm
I
saying?
will
I
say
can't be impressed by.
I had that same feeling when he first came out, but he's expanding
he
now.
say some shit.
He's expanding now. No, I mean, if you really give it,
I mean, a
up-
lot of the artists, but a lot of the artists is not at his level. New
Yeah.
artists.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I see what you're
So-
saying.
No, Blueface is trash. Can we?
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
He don't even rap.
Yeah, I
on
need a
beat,
fart
never.
sound emoji.
Nigga say
we
I
don't
got
got
two
that?
hands
Like,
beating on a dick. That's a doorknob. You like what?
Yeah.
Boy,
Now he do be
always
saying
got-
some outrageous
Some
shit. Like, you know what I'm
stupid
saying?
shit.
Like,
But he be always off beat. Like I'll be like,
Word.
yeah, but that's kind of his thing now, I guess. He's so offbeat. We like so used to this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just alright.
I
Like,
can't
you
used to
said
that.
he's so
shit. I don't
offbeat.
listen to
He
that.
actually on beat to us now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit just be sounding different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know I'm gonna catch a lot of flack for this, but I've been saying it. Now, I mean, Dave East is just not that impressive to me, man.
Yo, we adding Dave East on this
we
shit.
definitely adding that nigga.
And
He's just not that impressive to me.
yo,
Like
Eric-
Juice said, hold on, let me finish, man. Like Juice
don't
said,
say nobody name, nigga. This your time.
like
Don't worry
Juice
about-
said, man. I'm a man of the bars, know what I mean?
Oh,
I
okay,
grew
I
up,
think
I
you
grew
about
up
to
on
say
the
something.
bars, know what I mean? Listen to the whole Fab, Big Pac, all that shit.
The OGs, yeah.
Dave East, he just don't have bars, bro. Like storytelling, Keisha, I always say that. That's my song. It's cool. But it's turning you looking for something and like, oh shit. Oh, I ain't even know he said that.
Punchlines.
Like, yeah, he don't do that, bro. And it just
All right,
don't
but
do
look
it for
who,
me.
but look who put him on, Nas, and to a fact, like Nas don't really got bars like that.
Nas is
either.
a
Like,
storytelling phenom though. Nas
But that's who he is. He's the protege to that. He the Robin to that.
He's not a good one though. Like,
oh my god,
yo,
like,
bro, come on, bro. Even you and
I felt like his album could have been better.
Exactly,
That's a different thing.
And
what about you?
You only as good as your last project, man. That's it.
Shut up.
Come on,
Nigga being biased.
that's a fact.
What up, Alicia?
Shit, I can't even front. Like, I don't even know what's going on in this day and age. The music that they listening to, I'm old school. So
you ain't out here hot girl summer in it?
I mean, yeah, I'll talk to it. I hear it in the club or whatever. But like,
It ain't in your playlist.
A specific artist, like I couldn't even tell you like the new school. I'm not even with the new school stuff. Like I'm more the old school, like type. Of
Yeah, I got you.
but,
I got one real quick. He just dropped the album and. French Montana, boy. Like, I ain't impressed by that nigga. I ain't even gonna choose that.
Who is impressed by French Montana?
You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out French Montana, but
He was good, but I mean, it's nothing to be impressed by.
Is he like?
He's
he
black,
African. Like,
I thought he was Arab.
Moroccan.
Well,
It could be.
Oh, you thought you was
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's
Khaled.
like he won't consider himself African, but Morocco is in Africa. Like, you know what I mean, it's weird.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not impressed by him, man. I'd be like, I actually try to give him a shot. I'm like, yo, new album came. It might have some fire on here, like. Nah,
Right.
But I mean, he came with that same demeanor. He really wasn't like a person that say, "Yo, I'm taking the game by storm." He just
Actually,
making money.
he was stealing lyrics. He
Yeah.
was stealing verses when he first
That
came
nigga
out.
about to come out. His new single gonna be "Rockabye Baby." Watch. That nigga gonna take the lyrics to that shit.
Like, nigga would steal a whole half a verse and then say some shit at the end like, all right, yeah, I'm out. Like,
Nigga even stole that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the next topic?
Wait, what about Pop Smoke? All his songs sound the
Pos-
fucking
Yo, look. See, I'm from Brooklyn. People are.
I'm from Brooklyn,
He
too.
attacked me for saying like, I don't think he's trash. I just don't got the
I really need that
connection
sound.
for that shit.
You was bumping Pop Smoke, nigga. Welcome to the party. That's not your shit.
No, that's not
my shit, but I bumped the shit.
All
you
the
bump-
songs sound the same. Dior,
But what y'all
Dior
expect?
sound-
But what y'all
even say the
expect?
same shit, bro.
Yeah, but what do y'all expect? This is the generation we live in. All the music
Yeah,
sound the
that's what I'm saying.
same,
I
bro.
can't really-
All he doing is repeating himself the whole.
Yo, shit.
Nigga still Millie rocking to it.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas really rocked anything. Like,
right on any block.
I don't think. Nah, man, he's not good, bro. He's just not good, bro.
He's trying to go off the perspective of 50 though. Maybe the 50 approach.
He ain't doing it right, man.
yeah, even 50. 50 ain't have bars like that, but y'all fuck with 50.
50 was just
50 just a
saying
good
that
flow.
real shit, my nigga.
nah,
He had some bars too. Know what I mean, every now and
Can I
then.
get a bar?
Level now.
You want,
I gave you
want me to
bars
say?
last time. I gave you 50 bars
came
though.
in under Eminem.
You
and
shouldn't
Eminem
throw
was hot at
stones
that
if you
time.
live in a
right.
glass house. And if you got a glass jaw, you should watch your mouth because I'll break your face.
All right. Next topic. Keith.
Bars. But anyway, my next topic, it says shout out to the men that had news and didn't expose no females. So my question to y'all is, y'all ever been exposed and how you feel about exposing? And for the fellas, did y'all do any exposing back in y'all days?
Is there ever a situation where you understand, they deserve to be exposed or some shit like?
Oh.
I have
Unless-
been
unless they exposed you.
exposed, but from a bitter girlfriend.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa!
Wasn't
This,
expecting
yeah,
that.
this is a plot twist. Like,
she
niggas
get
is not expecting
Wait,
that. Like,
your
yo.
ex-girlfriend or?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
his nigga.
okay. That's what I'm about to say. Like, yeah.
I got
Like
you saying.
he had them still in his phone,
Mm.
and I'm just fire, and she's so jealous. But yeah, she made up a whole fake page, added her people to it,
Word.
Did she add you on this shit?
added
Like,
me on it
Oh,
So
you
how-
was this happened on the gram or Facebook?
on Instagram.
Instagram? What's that?
I mean, my
Now-
picture was the picture.
Yo, tag us, yo. We about to make some
So
comments.
when she tagged you, how did you deal with that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously it's on social
Report.
media.
I have people keep reporting it, and then also I hit the nigga up like, listen, this about
Did
to
you
get
deny
real.
it?
Control your whole.
Deny what? The new?
Yeah.
It was my face, my whole.
Oh
Damn.
damn, like that.
Dio.
And then after she took it down, she was writing me from it too, like, so I know it's there. And after she finally took it down, she was like, she changed the name to Cassidia. She changed, first it was my name, my whole name, like,
Wow.
first, last, middle, if she could have had.
I ain't gonna front.
Man.
That nigga had to send a picture of her.
Word.
And then,
Yeah, like get back, like.
Yeah, and then she changed the name to Consider Yourself Lucky. I was like,
wow. She petty. God damn.
I ain't gonna hold it. She could have made some money off that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of
I ain't
premium.
gonna
There's a
front.
lot of
Could've been
premium
locked up off of that.
drop boxes and all this shit. Like,
I would want to stay away from that type of chick.
That's a fact.
Have you exposed any nigga out here?
Nah, I never had those problems. Yeah, like.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. You were real quiet. You got that smooth. I don't know. You out here probably pimping some niggas or something like that. You cat daddy in there a little bit too. Yeah, like you ain't do nothing wrong. Niggas is always right. You'll take them out if they act right.
I'm good. Like
You
seriously.
rubbing your knuckles like Birdman. I'm just saying.
That's what it is. But I never had those problems. I never been exposed. I never exposed nobody. Like I don't know. I'm not that petty of a person. I don't know. Maybe I haven't gotten to that point yet with somebody. But
Oh, you ain't meet that dog.
Yeah.
I got a question real quick. Is exposed what are we talking about when we say exposed? Like, is exposed like real quick? If you in a group chat and you show your peoples, is that exposed?
I don't think so.
Nah.
Okay, all right. I just
I
wanted
think
to know.
expose me like show it to the world.
To the
I'm
world.
just-
type of
yeah,
thing.
that's what I
Alright,
kind of
alright.
figured.
All right, so do we think
Yeah.
deep down that when we send pictures, they're definitely sending it to somebody else? Do we think like that?
I don't think like that, but
Mm.
maybe because I've done it. Like I done got a D pic.
Right, because I was gonna ask y'all, have y'all done it like amongst friends, like like yo nigga, you see this chick right here, like she bad, and she sent you something, y'all would show it to
Shit,
your
if I
man,
did,
like,
I'm telling Shorty I'm sending them. I've
you
told
would
girls I
tell
would hell yeah, I'll tell Shorty.
This nigga you different. Like,
Bro, y'all know me,
Wow.
bro. I would definitely say something to a
Listen, I ain't
Shorty.
gonna say nothing. Like, you know, if he said that shit, then he do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
yo.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, the same way
But
y'all
no
be
kiss and tell.
putting niggas dick pics in y'all chats and
group
shit.
chats,
And it's
like,
the
yeah,
same
yeah.
shit on the other side. I mean,
I'll show probably my homegirl, but that's not exposing though, right?
that's not exposing.
Exactly.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
that's
I
what I'm
mean, if you
Exposing
send
it.
it in a
Yo,
group chat,
and if Shorty getting lusty because you had to show me, then
I think anytime you send those pictures that was meant for you to anybody else, that's unexposed. Like,
Yeah.
because if you send it in a group chat, everybody got access to
message
that
this?
picture. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
Like,
I'm sure you're gonna send it to a group of people you know that's not about to violate.
I mean, niggas' phones get hacked. Shit is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Nigga, ain't nobody in here, Drake. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about? Ain't nobody hacking your phone, nigga, for no nudes.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess.
especially if you got an Android, it's more likely. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Shout out to
that's
Apple,
true.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you got an Android?
Don't
See,
do
we
that.
was cool. We was cool.
Don't.
Damn.
Jump on the keys,
Right,
moms,
you know what I'm
Alicia.
jeez, that's too much bombs in here.
I think it's
Literally.
No, I think it's 3 against 2.
Hey.
Oh, another
You
one.
got
I
it.
think it's 3 against.
No, it's
2.
really 4 because we got our shooters on the outside recording.
Okay.
You heard?
Okay.
And again, we got bombs all over this building. What's up, nigga?
Yeah, you right.
Hey, yeah, we got one in your hand right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
so keep talking shit, nigga.
yeah, you're right.
All right, but yeah, we about to get up out of here. So I'm gonna give y'all the bars of the day for y'all new people. Bars of the day, I'm gonna give y'all lyrics from a song, and I gotta guess what it is. When you figure out what it is, you buzz in with your name. Pick on you. You gotta give the artist and the name of the song. All right,
And I usually win this, by the way, but, you know, I'm going to go easy on y'all. Like, yeah.
it's true.
Keem, I'm like,
It's
okay,
true,
all right,
it's
there we go.
It's true.
I don't know nobody's songs.
All right.
Right.
So the lyrics goes as follow. Y'all ready?
We
Yeah.
ready?
All right. I tell her meet me in the bathroom.
Jew. Meek Mill.
Uh huh.
Eat.
I'm a boss.
Hmm?
No,
Fine.
I don't know the name. I know what it is. Why the
Can I-
water's running.
Eli, can I? Matter of fact, I'll let y'all go. What y'all like to answer?
Listen.
That's Meek Mill. That's House Party. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Drop on the
Like,
keys.
come
See,
on.
but you see how he wins?
Yeah.
Because I
First time you actually buzzed in
Word,
before I
I
did.
was
Nigga,
shocked,
what you talking about?
Yeah, I was shocked.
And I could have said it quick. I seen you, so I was like, all right, let me.
fuck out of here.
Nigga try to give you a chance. Yeah. All right.
That's a fact.
All right. We gonna go to riddles of the day. Same rules apply. You know what I mean? All right. What has teeth but can't eat?
I was gonna say King Veneers, but like, yeah. Oh man, teeth but can't eat. Oh, Eli,
Go ahead, E.
a comb.
I would just.
Drop on the Kings, boss. But Eli.
Yeah, I'm on. I ain't gonna.
Damn, dominating. Y'all want one more? I got one more riddle for y'all just in case. Yo, one more, man. What can you make that you can't see?
What can you make but you can't see?
Yeah. What can you make but you can't see it?
Eli.
Okay.
It's gonna sound stupid. Like, make believe. I don't know. Like, yo.
Kanisha.
Joe. Go ahead.
Oxygen.
Huh?
Oxygen.
Oh, that's a good one, but
That
no.
is a good
But
one.
no. That's a good one.
I got no clue.
All right, we give up.
It's noise. can make noise,
Damn,
but
I was
you
gonna
can't
say
see
that
it,
next
yeah.
too. That's crazy part.
No,
Okay.
Jew noise.
Get the fuck out of here. Yo, man, anyway, man, that's going to conclude today's episode, Daily Wrap Up Crew. As always, y'all can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Daily Wrap Up Crew, Twitter, YouTube as well, Daily Wrap Up Crew. So subscribe.
Subscribe to YouTube.
We definitely need that. Real quick,
Watch the videos.
let the folks know where they can find y'all at. Kanisha.
My Instagram is Style and Beauty.
Go on her DMs.
No.
Start off with a dick pic.
No
she
dick
said.
pics.
They definitely going to do that, guys.
That's the only way you get a
She
response.
said she don't want dick pic. She want the booty hole pic
I'ma be
now.
like,
Give her something new.
And Alicia, where can the folks find you at?
Okay, my mother's keeper _29. They can find me at holla at
All
your
right, she
girl.
also want dick pics, y'all.
Nah,
Send it to her
hold
DM.
that.
Facebook.
All right, and we out.